No, maybe ducats. No, cause I've been living off a dream. I've been sitting off it, pushing every minute off it. Love the vibe I'm feeling, what I'm giving off it. Just don't be surprised when I take off, when I take flight, when I go crazy. When I go dumb, bitch, I go numb. La 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 da. La 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 da. La la da. La 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 da da. La 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 da. La la da. Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the production aspect. I'm probably like the most hands-on you can be with production without actually making the beats yourself, you know? Because it's like I have a lot of ideas for it, but I don't actually really know how to play a lot of the stuff I'm trying to do. So hence, that's why it's good to like team up with actual musicians, you know? That it's not like an idea for them. They actually know how to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like basically yeah, I've been super hands-on with the music, and basically we've been making music sort of as a band lately, and just kind of composing it and arranging it from scratch. It gives me a lot more freedom with my arrangements and stuff. Yeah, I was about 17 when I started making music. I think my first rap verse was on a song called I Be Fucking Nuns. So just to give you some backstory, yeah, it was awesome too. Like I pretty much bodied that, and then it was just all like a snowball effect from there. You feel me? But like I started taking it more seriously at like 18, 19, I would say. That's when I started to like discover like my sound and stuff. Well, yeah, SoundCloud, I was very fortunate to like get decent blog coverage pretty early on, and then also just kind of wandering around the streets of Chicago, like rap battling people on the train, and like, you know what I'm saying, like I'd go in McDonald's and like I'd freestyle my order, you know, and like I'd go to like, you know what I'm saying? My homie used to work at Abercrombie in the Water Tower, and like the opening part, it looks like a dance floor, and they would play like EDM, and I would go in there and just rap over it and dance battle people also. So it was a good combination of like internet stuff and like just grassroots, getting out here and getting in people's faces and rapping real aggressive in their faces. Yeah, Chicago's amazing. It's the best city in the world, and I'll never fully move. I might spend my winters elsewhere because, like, wintertime in Chicago is horrible. Like that's the only time when I'm in Chicago and I really don't want to be, is when it's, like, just ball freezingly cold, you feel me? But, yeah, it's my home, man. It made me everything that I am, for better or for worse. Okay, on the drive down here, we were listening to some Soundgarden. We were listening to some Joni Mitchell. We were listening to some Tame Impala, this band from Australia that I've been digging a lot. We've been listening to, what else? Oh, I threw on a little Cage the Elephant, you know what I'm saying? For the streets, you know, that's who I do it for. What else did I throw on? Oh, I listened to some Subtract and some Sampha. Well, check it out. Here's like a brief back view. So my dad, was one of 3 black people at Loyola High School in the suburbs. And it was the 70s, and all his friends back in the neighborhood were listening to disco because that was the popular black music at the time. And he, as I agree, thought that disco was horrible and that it sucked like major ass, you know? And all his like white friends at school were listening to like Alice Cooper and like Rush and all this cool shit. So he was like, man, this is way better than that disco bullshit. So he ended up listening to that, and then that's basically like what I was raised on, essentially, is like I was listening to like School's Out for Summer and shit, like Alice Cooper, Young as Hell, and like Led Zeppelin, The Ocean. Like I sampled Led Zeppelin, The Ocean a couple weeks ago. We took some of the melody from that for my new single, Sexual Dolphin, and like it's not super identifiable, not a lot of people know, but it was inspired by like this one part of Led Zeppelin, The Ocean. And that's a song that I like. I remember Shazamming that. We were driving to Indianapolis. I was like 12 years old, and that song came on, and there was a Led Zeppelin song that my dad knew, but he didn't know the name of it, and I remember Shazamming that shit on my phone, and it was like Led Zeppelin, The Ocean, and it became like my favorite song that year. Okay, check it out. I was really fucking with this new Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. So I'm going to probably throw Taylor Swift on the hook. Okay, for features, I'm reaching out to Pitbull. I'm reaching out to Taylor Swift. I'm reaching out to Jason Derulo, but not for a feature. I just want him to say his name like how he says his name at the beginning of his songs, at the beginning of one of my songs, like the Jason Derulo. You feel me? I want one of those at the beginning of my songs. Other than that, I mean, new projects. I'm sort of starting on a new project, but I'm just making a lot of songs. I'm still trying to like grow a bit more before I make another project, because I don't want it to feel like what I just did, you know? And I'm starting to, like, transition out of the Village Party phase sound-wise, but I still need to, like, I want to be fully, like, in a new space creatively before I, like, really start working on a project. So we're making a lot of singular songs right now, because that way I can kind of dabble in new sounds without, like, really committing to one for a full project, because, like, once you commit to a sound, you know, I would like to stick with it so my album will be cohesive, you know. This is Alex Wiley with VibeTribe. It's your boy. Do it for the streets or don't do it at all.